So, if you're interested in animals like me, you've probably seen 72 Dangerous Animals. This is Latin America's one. So, I wanted to do three sketchbook pages based off of three episodes of this show because I've been watching this show like since it came out back when I used to live with my grandparents. Before I even got my own place or had kids, I watched this show religiously. So I thought it would be nice to do a sketchbook spread for each episode. So for the first episode, I chose the jaguar because I love big cats. I think big cats are just so pretty. I love them. They're awesome. So I chose to do one of the big cats, and then I struggled with the next animal because I haven't drawn really anything else that was on that episode before. So I did the fer-de-lance snake, and I've never really drawn a snake, so I forgot to record it because I was so focused. So here's like weird, shaky footage of me doing the fer-de-lance snake and just kind of filling in the shadows because I had already done like everything else. So yeah, that's it on the left. And then the right side is episode 2, and I think it was like something bites, but it was all about like animals that bite are like really bad. Oh gosh, I'm horrible at explaining things. But so we have a black widow here, and I just kind of did like a little ink drawing. I just used the brush pen of the microns, and then just some like random, I think, Pentel pens for the red and orange, and just basically filled everything in with the micron brush pen. I've never really drawn a spider before, so that was also new, and then it was hard to get really like any textures with the micron pen, so it was kind of just a little bit of a simple sketch. And then, oh my goodness, I forgot to record me doing a killer whale. But yeah, and then I spilt the Posca ink everywhere, and it I was trying. This page wasn't my best, but I tried. That's what matters, right? So, I like the left side better than the right, but it's okay. It's okay. And I tried to fix it with white Posca, and then it just smeared everything. So, it looks better, I think, than it did in the beginning. But yeah, super splotchy. So yeah, page 1, episode 1 and 2. I don't know. I like it. I think it's kind of cute. Okay, so I did not like, though, how it seemed kind of disjointed and like a bunch of like random animals. Like the left side fit with the left side's colors and the right side fit with the right side's colors. So for episode 3, I did an entire sketchbook page based off of one singular animal, which was the squid. It was one of the squids with like short little tentacles and not big paddles. So I don't remember. It was like the Humboldt squid, I think I want to say. So I was like, okay, well, I don't want like a super disjointed sketchbook spread again, so I'm going to just do all sea animals, and that's exactly what I did. But the only one in the Latin America episode was this Humboldt squid, so that's what I focused most of the footage on. But I think the page actually turned out really good altogether. I tried to choose colors that matched each other, so I did the Humboldt squid, which had the little touches of like orange and blue highlights, and then on the bottom of that page, I'll be doing one of the sea slugs, which is blue, and then on the right, I'll be doing one of those, like, people call it like a sea dragon or something, but it's a sea slug. It's like a poisonous sea slug, and then a leopard shark, and I think it turned out good. I mean, obviously the two sea slugs, I think if you don't know what they are, you're not gonna be like, oh, that's a sea slug. If you've never seen that sea slug, you'd probably just be like, oh, that's a blue anamorphous shape, and I'd have to agree with you, but it is two different sea slugs, and I was struggling a little bit because the textures are really odd. I'm good at fur, but I'm not really good at like shinier type of things, so it was a learning curve, but I like the page. And I have an X-Acto knife just kind of out in the open right there because I don't own a pencil sharpener. I've been using only colored pencils lately, and I do not own a pencil sharpener. I might be one of the only artists that doesn't own a pencil sharpener. So you know what I do? I used the X-Acto knife and I just sharpen it that way. Which, you know what? There's pros and cons. It gets me a particular shape and the lead hasn't broken like it will with a pencil sharpener. So, you know, no complaints, I guess. But, so this is that sea dragon, sea slug. I don't know if you've seen the TikTok where someone picked it up and then everyone in the comments was like, oh my gosh, it's so poisonous. Why would you do that? How are you alive? Yeah, so that's the sea slug in it. I don't remember the name of it, but it's like a sea dragon, something like the nickname for it. I don't know, but it looks really cool. But it was also a pain in the neck to draw. And they just kind of come in these like different blue shades. And it was a little bit of a pain to draw, specifically those little like fan wing, like hand parts. And I did the leopard shark off camera. And then I started to do kind of like Studio Ghibli type water with the, you know, color in the back and then the water bubbles on top and then like a lighter highlight on top. So I just kind of did that because the page seemed kind of empty, but I didn't feel like drawing any more sea animals. So I did like the Studio Ghibli type water and just added splotches of that there. So, you know, the colors fit and I like how it turned out. So once again, no complaints. I like the page and I like the leopard shark a lot. I kind of wish I would have recorded it now, but I really like the leopard shark. I thought it was going to turn out a lot worse. And it looked really flat at first, but I think I pulled it off. And then I added blue little splatters, and that's my little sea page, I guess. And then, so after this, I got really overwhelmed. I wanted to get one more page in because my video was only like 5 minutes long. And I was like, okay, well, I watched the next episode, and there was like a poison dart frog. And I was like, you know what? Poison dart frogs come in all shapes and colors, well, not shapes really, but all different colors. So it's like, you know what, I'm just gonna do a whole sketchbook page of poison dart frogs because I already love doing poison dart frogs. I love drawing frogs. I have frog stickers in my shop. So I was like, you know what, this is perfect. It's something that I actually want to do and it's not gonna stress me out. So this is what I did, and I ended up only recording this one frog because I was kind of just, I didn't feel like recording. I wanted to just draw. So I did this one frog, and then I did an entire page, so 6 frogs total, and then I made it into a sticker sheet in my Shopify, hint, hint, wink, wink, self-plug promo. Anyway, yeah, so here's the page. I really like it. It's so cute, and here is all of the sketchbook pages together. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.